Grand Theft Auto Online still has a lot to grow on to improve, and today in this video, we're going to go over some updates that GTA Online should get to make the game even better. Let's get into the video. Now, if you haven't noticed, they made an attempt to get people to play in the open free roam world without just driving around doing deliveries, things like that, with some of the activities that are just kind of basic, plain Jane lame, like ride a wheelie for a long time, get headshots on NPCs, don't reckon anything, drive fast, drive backwards. You get the point. They're all just basic tasks that aren't very cool or interesting. Now, what they need to do is include a sort of deathmatch where players sort of enter a queue and then they spawn into a location with weapons spawned everywhere, and then bam, bam, you have content for the next 4 minutes. People are slaughtering each other. They can leave whenever they want if they want to, but they give up the prize. But of course, they'd have to make the cash prizes and things like that much greater than what they are, because you can drive for like 40,000 meters riding a bike, doing a wheelie on fire, but you'll only get like 10 grand for all your efforts. So it's like, is it even worth it? I could go run a heist setup and get 30 in like 5 minutes. The rewards definitely do not outweigh the time you spend making them, that's for sure. And honestly, not even adding more open world activities would fix it. They'll have to revamp the entire system, but hey, that's a good update, if I do say so myself. One of the biggest updates that GTA could get is crossplay, and I know you might be thinking, it would make the servers lag, it'd be harder to play. Well, I'm currently playing with Vladimir Stoyanov from Russia and Zhu He Wao Piao Piao guy from China, so, well, I don't really get much of a choice here. It's either I play with guys who are on console, or I don't get to understand who I'm playing with. Not trying to be racist, but that's just like the stereotypes. It's usually Russians and Chinese people. And I'm sure they don't want to play with my American ass either, so like, come on. Like, just region lock. Region lock the place. It'll prevent a lot of lag. If people really want to go out of the way to get a VPN to play with Americans, then go for it. But currently, as it stands, a lot of the server problems could be fixed with a GTA crossplay update, which I know is going to be a lot of work, but I mean, think about it. Think about how much more activity would be going on in GTA Online if you just combined all three, especially with Rockstar letting Epic Games release GTA 5 for free on the PC. You'd think that would have got a lot more players playing the game, but obviously that didn't work, so we have to go with Plan C. Get it? Ready? C is for crossplay. We have to go with Plan C in order to get more players into the game, and I know it'll work because everybody's wanting to play the game. There's just nobody to play with, and a lot of people own PS4s that are friends of people who only own Xbox One. Like, there's just no reason there shouldn't be crossplay. I mean, controllers are used pretty much everywhere. There's going to be slight advantage, but I mean, there's going to be PC, keyboard and mouse versus controller on PC anyways, so just make the game crossplay and call it a day. Have you ever noticed that there's just like a certain element of aliens that exist in GTA 5 but isn't really expanded on? I mean, you find alien parts in the story mode, right? That's cool. But then GTA introduced like alien blasters and laser guns that are pretty much, they're all alien weapons. But one thing that kills me is that hackers can spawn in a literal UFO. Like, they can't really fly it, but they can spawn it in. And so the texture is there. So why don't we expand on the whole alien thing and make like a mini flying pod or something like that? More alien guns would be awesome. I mean, come on. There's so much to work with when it comes to sci-fi, especially in a literal fake world known as a video game. Literally, Rockstar just shrink down the UFO model, make it flyable, and then all you gotta do is put on like the alien blaster pistol, make it interchangeable with like the Widowmaker, and you got yourself a new vehicle. You're welcome. Give me 10% royalty. That's all I want. Now, there's a lot of talk about GTA 6 taking place over multiple different continents and places and locations like Rio de Janeiro, Liberty City, Vice City, but one thing that Rockstar should try first is definitely putting that into GTA Online first. And you might be thinking, will that be too big? Precisely. That's why you load it in to a different section of the map and have a loading screen. Oh my god, I know, loading screen, that's scary. But you can definitely just take like a plane to Liberty City or a plane to Rio de Janeiro. They definitely should experiment with that in GTA Online first, because they're going to have to put it in GTA Online 2 or GTA 6 Online in the next game anyways. So may as well use GTA Online as like a beta version as a test. Like, it's a good idea. That's going to do it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like on the video and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our content in the future. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.